Today is August 1st here. I'm at the water field. Everybody is out enjoying the lobster. But this story I had to capture because this story has been on the minds of everybody in Abaco since September 1st. Basic needs, basic necessity. The government refused to bring water to the pipes of Mashaba Dundas Central Pines residents on a timely basis. As you can see, that's a brand new tank right there. Much larger than what we had here. You had 1, 2, 3 buildings there. The dark blue, almost look purple building right there. They had additional 4 extra building there. There's a large building there, a white one there, and 3 others to the right of that. All of them has been to improve the quality of service. Right in the front of me, for the first time in our independence, since independence, 48 years, some people from the Water Maker Mission has set up solar panel for the first time in the history of the Bahamas. And they go and give the contract to Bill Simmons Construction to integrate all this into one. And we suffer because Bill Simmons' company got problems paving a road, yet they want to fix a water main. If Kai Mills was your member of parliament, this one thing would have been finished. When they put up that tank right there, the same people that put up that tank, we would have removed this one that's going to be an eyesore for the rest of our life. This is what progressive government thinking. This is what progressive people think. This is what people that are on the ground see. Why is that an eyesore? I don't know if this white tank is still usable, but that one right there has a hole. So why not remove that? Because hurricane is coming again. So we're going to leave that there to fly into somebody's home and to kill somebody? The same people that were so gracious enough to build that, they could have easily removed that if you had somebody like Kai Mills on the ground and remove it. But you have somebody like Adrian Gibson, like the fish. If the fish stink from the head, the whole corporation stinks. If this was Long Island, one thing I could give Adrian Gibson for, he's progressively improving the quality of life for Long Island people. If we had Adrian Gibson in Abaco, unlike Darren Henfield and James Albury collectively together, they don't weight one. The two of them don't weight one of Adrian Gibson. I must give that to him because he got Long Island on the move. Abaco is decreasing because of whom we got. All this that we have. Wednesday, we can't have water. Thursday, no water. Saturday, no water. Sunday today, you can't bathe to go to church. We're tired of the bucket routine. Look, world, what the NGOs has brought to Abaco. Twice as much water. But because they give it to Bill Simmons Construction, no water is flowing downstream. I went and talked to persons at the water and sewage. When are we going to be back to some normalcy? Say November. That'll mean over 2 years after Hurricane Dorian, we cannot have water flow freely through the pipes. So look what we have. Look at the massive tank that we have here. We have solar power, solar panels. I see Grain Tulkey residents are complaining. We're in the city, brother, Grain Tulkey, and the same condition is in Mashaba. When the power goes off, the water goes off. 48 years. They can't get a generator. You look around there, you see any generator that's hooked up to pump this water? If Kai Mills was your member of parliament, when they would have done this, you see, because I live here. I don't just visit here like a tourist. I live here, so I know about what we ought to have. And after the hurricane, we ought to have had better. But we ain't have no better because they don't care. If they would have cared, when the power goes off, the water ought not going off 48 years later. All that is here, half of Marsh Harbor doesn't need water because it's being shut off. There's no building. The water should be busting out the pipe just like it was at the dock, wasting at the public dock. That is the kind of pressure that should be going through the pipes through Dundas and Murphytown, Marsh Harbor, Central Pines. But we can't get nothing of normalcy as I stand outside the gate and bring what's inside the gate to the world. We got the infrastructure. We got the brand new buildings. We got the brand new solar panel for the first time in our independent years, 48 years, just this year. And we still cannot get no normalcy. Basic. This F&M government cannot get the basic needs to its citizen. And they said, Kai, dress up like a clown in red and go to the poll and re-elect the same people that caused us not to get back into some normalcy. The same people that can't remove an old tank that's going to be an eyesore for the rest of our life. The same people that got twice as much water flowing through the pipes and containing it, and it cannot get to its people 2 years after hurricane. Work for the same people that for the first time got solar panel, and it's not necessary for them to hook up into the grid, that when the power goes off, we can still have water. We shouldn't have to be suffering 48 years. We don't have power, we don't have water. We can have one or the other, but why not have both flowing at one time? That is why Kai is here, to let the world know that we can do better than this F&M government. We can do better. After 2 years, the basic necessity cannot get to our people, and it's called water. And they're advertising wash, wash, wash. Wash with what? When there's nothing coming out the pipe, what are we going to wash with? This is one of these Kai cares. On the 1st of August, 1 month will be the anniversary of the 2nd year of Hurricane Dorian, September 1st. 1 year and 11 months, we cannot get water to flow from right here 3 miles downstream. And the interesting thing about this is that we had water mission that's turned salt water into fresh water, and we never run out of water. They put a hose inside the salt ocean and produce water for over 1 year, and not one day you went to the ferry dock, wherever water mission was set up, that you didn't get basic needs of water. 1 year, 11 months, this government cannot get basic needs, water, flowing through the fight. It's time for change. Change ain't coming. Kai want to be a part of this great change that is going to hit Bahama land. Ring the bell, brother. Ring the bell. We all are tired. All Bahamians are tired of being locked out in the forest without water.